So you're walking into the bowling center. You've never bowled 200 before. We're gonna show you how to do just that. At the root of it, you just gotta throw a double and stay clean. The best way to do that is try your best to hit the pocket every single time. I'm gonna take you on the lanes and show you how I do it. All right, we got a blank sheet, fresh scorecard, haven't thrown a shot yet. We're here, not really sure what we're bowling on. So I'm just gonna grab my ball. Typically, I'm gonna assume it's the league pattern. So I'm gonna throw a shot around the third arrow. My ball of choice is gonna be the Storm Summit, something pretty in the middle of the bag, and we're gonna kind of feel her out. We got a pretty lucky break there. We went Brooklyn, so that kind of tells us we need to make a move. We could try to throw that shot all day. We could try to keep striking there. That may not help us. So in this case, a good tip would be to move in the direction of the miss. On the league pattern, there's more hook to the right, there's more oil to the left. So you want to find that whichever you need. In this case, our ball hooked too much, we want to find more oil. Therefore, we're gonna move left. Now, if you get practice, this gives you the opportunity to move around the lane, feel it out, figure out where you need to be. And obviously you want to pick the option that lets you hit the pocket the most times. So we're gonna move a little bit to the left. Now it looks like we might have moved a little too far, but here we finally found the pocket. A little light in the pocket, but as long as we can keep hitting that 1-3, we're gonna be able to give ourselves the best chance to score 200. Now remember, the goal is to throw a double and stay clean. Anything more than a double is gonna be a big bonus, but that doesn't necessarily mean we wanna start getting lazy and start missing spares. So we really need to dial in on our second shots. So far so good, we're clean. We got a strike and a spare. Again, we're still looking for that double. So we're gonna keep it really simple. We're in the 1-3 now. Probably don't wanna move a whole lot. If you're just getting started with bowling, these micromanaging moves probably are not something you wanna think about. Just keep it simple. Try your best to make good shots, put yourself in the right spot, and do the same thing every time. Just made another shot. We're not thinking too much. We're just trying to hit the 1-3. Task at hand. The most important thing you need to focus on is the task at hand. First shot, hit the pocket. After that, pick up the spare. All right, here we go. We're gonna try again. Try our best to hit the pocket once more. All right, we hit the pocket once more, and now we have our double. Now we just have to stay clean for the rest of the game. If you've never bowled 200 before, you might be thinking, Darren said that all I have to do is throw a double and stay clean. I already got my double. We're only 4 frames in. There's a lot more game to play. What do we need to do? Now, a really important thing to remember is keep track of where you're standing, keep track of where you're looking. The more specific you can make it, the higher chance you're gonna have of hitting the same thing over and over again. There are 7 arrows on the lane. There are sometimes 5, sometimes 7 dots on the approach. You wanna try your best to stand on the same one every time. Here we go. We're gonna try to hit the pocket once more. So I threw that one a little too far to the right and it overhooked. So going back to the Brooklyn, if we kind of did the same thing when we just tried to throw it to the right, it could have overhooked even more. We might have missed the head pin. We missed the pocket. What do we do now? A lot of people might start to freak out. Oh my God, I missed. Now there's more pressure. We talked about the task at hand before. We just gotta focus on picking up the spare now. Don't get frustrated. There's a lot of people are a little more on the result-oriented side, so when they don't get what they want, they get mad, and that just gets things out of whack for the next shot, and that decreases our chances of getting the results we want. All right, good. So we picked up the spare. We're still pretty good in count. We have 88 in the 4th. If we spare out the rest of the game, we should pull 200. A 9 spare every frame gets us there, I believe. And I know there's gonna be people in the comment section that say, you don't have to throw a double to shoot 200. What about the Dutch 200? That is true. That is the one instance where you do not need to throw a double to shoot 200. So we're just gonna try to make a better shot. We're not gonna overthink it. Let's just try to make a good shot. Now there is a decent amount of luck involved. You are somewhat in control of that luck. You know, that one wasn't the prettiest strike. You got pretty lucky there. You know, if you do the right things, you get lucky. And figuring out how to do the right thing to get luckier, it's gonna be in another video. Here we go. We're just gonna keep trying to hit the pocket, stay nice and clean. Now we're really looking good. We got 2 doubles now. We don't want to start thinking about 200 because we're not in the clear yet. We want to think about the task at hand. And I'm going to hammer it home, the task at hand, what's in front of you. Because the second we start looking ahead, now we're shifting our energy. We're getting distracted, then we're not going to be able to make the best shot possible. So let's say I do get a little excited. I start thinking about it a little too much. Now we got to get back on track. What do we do next? We focus on the spare. We don't want to get upset. We just keep moving forward. simple. Single pins, in my opinion, are like free throws. It should be autopilot. Every time you see single pin, you should have trained yourself to know where to stand, what to do, go up there and execute the shot. If we're not at that point yet, we've got more videos in the future to help you shoot some more spares. Spare shooting is the #1 key to shooting 200 consistently and often. So again, we're just gonna try to focus on making a good shot. So this is the importance of staying in the pocket. You see, we've only really missed the 1-3 one time this game, and we've set ourselves up perfectly to shoot 200. Now all we have to do is keep it on the lane. If we get 7, we shoot 200. We're not thinking about getting 7. We're trying to hit the pocket again. So we're gonna get up here and just make the best shot possible. Focus on your target. Don't forget where you're standing. Make a good shot. May not have been the best shot, but we put ourselves in a really good position in frames 1 through 9, and now we don't even need the spare. We have 203 on the board without even hitting another pin. Here we got 1. It doesn't even matter. Technically, it's not a clean game. So we didn't do everything that we said, but you don't have to just throw a double and stay clean and shoot 200. There are a lot of ways to get there. Sometimes a little bit of luck. You know, if you get 5 or 6 in a row in there, your chances are really good. You gotta throw that double. You gotta stay clean at the bare minimum. If you guys are interested in videos like this, or you want to take your game to the next level, make sure you check out our online bowling course. We have a library full of videos ranging from equipment, physical game improvements, lane play, and even tips from other pro bowlers. So if you're interested in becoming the best bowler that you can be, check out the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.